Hey guys, it's Majestic Empath. Welcome to another collective read. Today's message is going to be about what surprise is coming your way. Okay, we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, which is the rose quartz. We have pile number 2, which is the amethyst. And we have pile number 3, which is the citrine. Take a moment to pause the video and meditate if you need to on which pile is for you, and we'll jump into your reading. Hey, pile number 1. So for those of you who picked the rose quartz, this message is for you. Today we're going to deliver a message on what surprise is coming your way, okay? What surprise is coming your way? We're going to put that crystal right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull some channel message cards. These are the cards that I made. I'm going to pull some channel message cards for you. Excuse the noise in the background if you hear anything. My window is open to let a fresh breeze come through. So if you hear any craziness, then that's why. Okay, so these are the cards that I made myself. Divine Spirit, what are the channel messages for the collective? I'm gonna put all these cards in. What is the channel messages for my pile 1s? What channel messages do you have for my pile 1s as it relates to the surprise that's coming in their way? What channel messages, Divine Spirit, do you have for pile 1s as it relates to the surprise that's coming in their way? Okay. Okay. So we have your inner child needs your attention. We have right. We have do you have faith? We have keys, and we have root chakra. Okay, so pile 1, it looks like the surprise that's coming in your way has a lot to do with maybe a childhood home, or maybe something to do with something that you may need to heal within your with your inner child. Maybe you need to write and journal to your inner child some things to clear up some traumas, or see what it is that your inner child is needing. There's something that you're it's probably something that you wasn't for sure that would come your way. It was probably some type of surprise that had to do with your foundation. Okay, seeing as we got the root chakra card here, and it could be something pertaining to some keys. Okay, I'm thinking maybe house, car, or maybe the keys to a business. Keys can be significant for a number of things. Okay, so those are the channel messages I have for you. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to pick some other cards to see what messages are significant for the surprise that's coming your way. Divine Spirit, what messages are significant for the surprise that's coming to pile 1's direction? What messages is significant for pile 1 as it relates to their surprise that's coming their way? Okay. Let's see what we have here. We're going to pull a few cards. I have a few piles. What message is significant for the surprise that's coming to pile 1? For those who picked pile 1, what message is significant as it relates to their surprise that's coming their way? Okay. So we have 2 cards that popped out so far. We have follower and we have basic. The message that's significant here, I'm going to pull one more card, okay, because I want 3 cards from this deck. So someone may be an influencer, or maybe you have a channel, maybe you have an Instagram or YouTube. This card wants to come out. Oh, look. Check this out. I can't make this up. Okay, so somebody might be an influencer, and maybe this surprise has to do with your following increasing, your followers increasing, or the support for whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Okay, not accomplish, but whatever it is that you're trying to bring in. It's something significant with keys, okay? Because we also have high key, okay? And that could be with pianos, maybe something to do with music, okay? Maybe you're going to get a significant connection or a very important network connection as it comes to music or something like that. But it doesn't have to be that. Take what resonates, okay? The high key card says something that needs to be said, something that's out in the open, obvious, letting everyone know. High key, shouting it to the tops of the roof kind of thing, you know. So that's what's significant about the surprise that's coming your way. It's something that you're going to want to tell everybody. And it's something that you're wanting to be out in the open, you know, for everyone to know. Okay, and then we have the basic card. Okay, it says plain and simple, mainstream in your tastes. What? Mainstream in your tastes. Insult, unoriginal, unexciting. Okay, maybe there's gonna be something significant where your life changes drastically. Like there's going to be more excitement. There's going to be more opportunity for you to be out and about, or a pet may be significant as well. You know, maybe you're going to be recording more. Maybe you're going to have an opportunity to make more exciting content. Okay, so that's a few things that may be significant to the surprise that's coming in your way. Okay, next we're going to find out what personality is significant. Okay, we know that all the zodiac signs are significant to, and I keep using the word significant, I'm sorry y'all. We know that all the zodiac signs are what play a big part in our personalities. So we all have them. Okay, we all have the signs in our personalities, and if any of you have ever looked at your birth chart, you will see that each sign is in every one of the houses, even if there's no planet in those houses. Okay, all the signs are still in your birth chart. Okay, so we beings embody all of the zodiac signs. So let's see what personality is significant to your surprise. Okay, what energy will you be embodying, or will you be required to embody? Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, Divine Spirit, what personality is significant to Pal One's surprise that's coming in their way? Okay, let's see. It's such a small stack, I can't shuffle like I need to. What personality is significant to Pal One as it pertains to the surprise that's coming their way? Okay. What personality is significant to Pal One as it pertains to the surprise that's coming their way? Okay, so we have Libra. All right, so that's a personality that's significant. So it can be something that has to do with being balanced, or being I would say like a negotiator, or being a social butterfly, because Libras are social to me. You may be a Libra. Libra may be strongly aspected in your chart. It can be an artistic opportunity, or an opportunity where you're feeling artistic, or where you're being appeasing to your audience. It can be an opportunity where you're going to be like maybe more fashion savvy, or where people see you more in the spotlight. It could have a lot to do with beauty. It could have a lot to do with like flattery, or people just admiring you. It could have a lot to do with that. Okay, so that's the energy, that's the personality that you would probably be embodying, or this surprise is going to be like surrounded by, or play an important role, as it pertains to your surprise. Next, we're going to pick the planet that is going to motivate this surprise, okay? We're going to pick the planet that's going to motivate this surprise. Divine Spirit, what planet is going to motivate the surprise that's coming in for pile 1? What planet is going to motivate the surprise that's coming in for pile 1? All right. What planet is going to motivate the surprise that's coming in for pile 1? Okay. So we have Venus. Oh my gosh. And Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. So that goes like perfectly. Okay. Venus is the planet of love. It's the planet of, I'd say, beauty and wealth, material possessions. So, it goes hand in hand with what I was saying. Okay. So basically, it can be something as it pertains to, it could be a surprise in love matters. It can be a surprise, like I said, that's with something that has to do with beauty, expanding your wealth. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to create wealth as it pertains to, beauty or aesthetics or things like that, or, being artistic, or even dealing with law. It could be something significant with law. Maybe it's a surprise with winning a lawsuit of some sort, or something like that. Okay. Next, we're going to find out what house is this surprise taking place in. Okay. Divine Spirit, what house is this surprise taking place in for pile 1? What surprise? I mean, what planet? What house? Or like, so the houses, I wasn't specific. Okay, so the planets are like the energies that influence our lives, okay? And the houses are like the areas of our lives. It represents different aspects of our lives, okay? So the house, what house is this surprise going to take place for pile number 1? Which house is this surprise going to take place in, Divine Spirit? Which house will this surprise take place in? Which house will the surprise that's coming to pile 1's way take place in? Okay. So we have the 11th house. The 11th house is about like friend groups, the future, hopes, dreams, tribes, friendships, group creativity, okay, discoveries, common goals, or startups. Like this could still be something significant with a business. It can be a surprise as it pertains. It could be a surprise proposal. It can be a surprise contract. It could be a surprise as it pertains to something that you once lost hope in, okay, and it's now coming to fruition, okay. So that is what's significant about the surprise that's coming your way. All right, so let's see what's going to happen next. What we got next we're going to pull some cards as it relates to what's important about this surprise, okay. Let's see what's important about this surprise. Divine Spirit, what is important about this surprise that's coming in for our pile ones? What's important about the surprise that's coming in for our pile ones? What's important, Divine Spirit, about the surprise that's coming in for our pile ones? What's important? What is important as it pertains to the surprise that's coming in for our pile ones? Okay. Oh, 2 cards popped out. Look at that. I'm sorry. Look at that. Sage crumbs. Sorry, guys. I'm a Virgo, so I like to keep a tidy space. I'm going to put this on the floor, okay? Oh, goodness. Cleanliness could be something of significance. Tidiness could be something significant, okay? Oh, my goodness. And it's still, oh, my goodness. Okay, maybe not worrying so much about the details. Maybe not worrying, being so precise, or I think it relates to that. Anyway, so the cards that popped out for what's important about this surprise is that you remain in your feminine energy. You allow yourself to receive. You allow, and this also says, this goddess card says to see your inner beauty and let every part and love every part of you. This message is strongly significant about a surprise where it comes to your looks or aesthetics. I really feel like it's something that has to do with that. But take it how it applies. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, then maybe the next pile may be your selection, okay? But honor your divine feminine. That's what's important in this surprise, okay? Remember to love yourself and see your inner beauty in this surprise that's coming to you. And also remember to ask for help if you ever feel overwhelmed. Get more rest and to nurture yourself. Accept the support that's coming in. Allow yourself to be supported. That goes hand in hand with the feminine energy. Allowing yourself to be supported. Asking for help when you need to. Receiving. Okay. So now we're going to pull messages for what advice Spirit has for you. Well, actually, we're going to pull some more message as it pertains to what's important about this surprise, okay? More message as it pertains to what's important about this surprise for our pile ones, Divine Spirit. What's important about this surprise that's coming in for our pile ones, okay? What's important as it pertains to the surprise for our pile ones, Divine Spirit? What's important? What's important as it pertains to the surprise for our pile ones, Divine Spirit? Oh, goodness, those are a few cards, okay. Look at this. I can't make this up. I'm going to pull one more card because I want 3 from this deck. What's important for our pile ones as it pertains to the surprise that's coming in? One more. Thank you. Okay, so we have overcome obstacles. Okay, keep moving forward. If something comes up where you feel like it's slowing you down, don't lose hope, don't lose faith, keep going, okay? Because you're going to get to the other side. Don't forget to ask for help, okay? That goes hand in hand with the ask for support, the support card. Maybe someone is a little stubborn about asking for help. That's more of a Virgo trait, I feel like, but it can be a Libra trait as well. I have a sibling who's a Libra, and she doesn't ask for help a lot of the times, okay? And yeah, I lost my train of thought. Okay, ask for guidance. Don't forget to ask for guidance and take the first step in whatever this surprise is leading to. Take the first step. Only you will know what that means. Okay, I'm going to pull some advice as it pertains to you, okay? I'm sorry, I'm going to pull some advice as it pertains to what the Divine Spirit wants you to know, okay, about your surprise. What is it that the Divine Spirit, what advice would you like to give our pile ones? What advice would you like to give pile one? What advice would you like to give pile one? Advice for pile one, Divine Spirit. What advice do you have for pile one as it pertains to the surprise that's coming in for them? Advice for pile one. What advice do you have for pile one as it pertains to the surprise that's coming their way? What advice do you have for pile one, Divine Spirit? I'm probably going to pull just one card, so I don't want the video to be too long. I still have to deliver messages for pile 2 and 3. Okay. So the advice for pile 1 is be sure to ground yourself, okay? This surprise may keep you extremely busy. It may drain you a lot. It may be even stressful sometimes, but it could be a happy stress. But always make sure that you are grounding yourself. This card says to retreat to the natural world, okay? Nature heals us, okay? And nature also takes a lot from us as it pertains to ailments that we suffer through, you know, releasing stress, releasing emotional tension, you know. Nature is really good about that. I go in nature a lot to just decompress, okay? Retreat to the natural world. Go where you feel most alive. A peaceful forest, the mountains, your local park, a retreat. Let the ocean roar through you. Be revived by nature's wonder, okay? That's all I have for you, Pile 1. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, Pile 2, if you chose this amethyst crystal, this message is for you. First, we're going to start out by picking some channel messages for the surprise that is coming to you. Divine Spirit, what surprise is coming for Pile 2? What channel messages, Divine Spirit, do you have for the surprise that's coming to Pile 2, for those who picked Pile 2? These are some of the cards that I made myself, okay? What divine messages do you have for those who chose Pile 2? Oh my goodness, my leg just fell asleep, okay? I've been sitting on my leg too long. I'm sorry, Pile 2. I had to move it around. You may or may not can hear me, but oh my goodness, this is the funniest feeling. I hate it. Okay, I think that's significant. Okay, so as far as the surprise that's coming your way, I feel like it has a lot to do with let me see. It probably has a lot to do with, oh my goodness, flow. I feel like maybe it has a lot to do with flow. I was sitting on my leg for a little while doing Pile 1's reading, and I feel like it has a lot to do with flow or some type of funny feeling, okay? Because it feels weird, some type of weird surprise. Your surprise may be weird or feel awkward, you know. I'm not sure what it is, but let's see what channel messages the Divine Spirit has for you. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Or it has to do with your legs. The surprise could have something to do with your legs or sitting for a long period of time, okay, or needing to stand. Okay, anyway, Divine Spirit, what? Oh, that almost caught fire. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Guys, Pile 2, it's a lot of energy with you guys, okay? So we have the heart chakra. The heart chakra is significant for Pile 2, okay? The heart chakra has a lot to do with being open and just loving life, being receptive to life. It's like the middle chakra for the higher realm chakras versus the earthly chakras. The spiritual chakras versus the earthly chakras. It's the middle chakra. This is the balance chakra. This is the chakra that's, you know, it represents love. It represents acceptance. You know, it represents giving and receiving love, okay? Desire as well. Clairvoyance is significant about your surprise. Okay, clairvoyance, I believe, is like an all-knowing type of gift. It's an all-knowing it's a spiritual gift that has to do with knowing something, okay? It could be a surprise where it has to deal with your gifts increasing, spiritual gifts, spiritual knowledge, spiritual energy, okay? You may be going through a spiritual awakening, okay? That could be a surprise. A Kundalini awakening, that's always a surprise sometimes. Divine Spirit, what other channel messages do you have for Pile 2? Oh my goodness, I'm almost out of breath, guys. Goodness. Okay, children is significant. Oh my goodness. This, oh wow. Yeah, Pile 2s, this is my spiritual pal. This is definitely my spiritual pal. There is something significant about children as it pertains to your gifts. I'm sorry, and that's not what I meant to say. There's something significant with children as it pertains to your gifts. That could be what I was meant to say. Okay, so clairvoyance. Maybe you have a gift speaking with children. The Orishas is significant. Oh my goodness. The Orishas is significant. Something about maybe clearing up some confusion or illusions as it pertains to a situation. Smoke and mirrors is significant. The full moon. Something you're going to be experiencing something that's going to fully bring illumination to something, or something is going to like come to full fruition. I feel like as it pertains to this full moon energy, okay? Lama Dama is also one of the downloaded messages. I feel like Lama Dama, as it pertains to this process coming your way, she may want to work with you. You may want to look into working with this divine spirit. Lama Dama is like, was a slave ancestor who was a protective ancestor. She was represented more than that. Really just look into her. But she's a protective ancestor. She cleanses the home. She protects the home, amongst other things. So look into that. Okay, so those are your channeled messages. I done got hot. Okay. Pile 2. This my goodness. I need to turn on the fan. This is my spiritual pal. Okay. Okay, Divine Spirit. What messages are significant as it pertains to pile 2 surprise that's coming their way? You know, some of you may already be knowing that, you know, you're experiencing some type of shift, like some type of awakening, some type of upgrade, or, you know, you've been receiving more downloads than normal. You could be waking up a lot in the middle of the night. Okay, you can be experiencing, you know, gifts, or just experiencing certain, I want to say paranormal, you know, experiences. Divine Spirit, what messages are significant to the surprise that's coming into our pile 2s? What surprises? Oh my goodness. Okay. That card wanted to come out. What messages are significant to the surprise that's coming in for our pile 2s? Okay, I feel like you may need to rest more with as it pertains to this surprise. Like I said, maybe, you know, if you're getting a lot of downloads or experiencing a lot of energy shifts, you may need to get rest, okay? This is what I get when I look at this girl. Even though the card says SMH, as in shake my head, okay? Goodness. Because I feel like drained a little bit. I feel exhausted a little bit, okay? So you may need to get more rest as it pertains to this surprise. This card says shaking my head. No words can do it justice, okay? This surprise is going to, like, I feel like it's going to advance you. It's going to bring in, you know, more gifts, more clarity, more sacred knowledge, to where you can, I don't know, help those around you. Because we have squad, which is a clique of friends, or, you know, something significant with being a team player, or something. This surprise has to do maybe with close friends or a group of people, or your soul tribe. It also says soul tribe. Okay, your soul tribe could be coming in as well. This could be something significant with your soul tribe, or maybe you're already working with a soul tribe. You also want to make sure it has a lot to do with, maybe it has to do with mountains, or being near mountains, or being up in the mountains, or being in solitude at times. Maybe you are being initiated. It says point of view, try a different approach, or changing your outlook, or opinions, or point of view, or perspective, okay? This surprise could significantly shift your perspective or point of view with life, with just things, okay? This is intense, okay? This is really intense. Divine Spirit. Next, we're going to pull some cards as it pertains. We're going to pull some zodiac cards as it pertains to the personality that is significant to this surprise, okay? We all embody the zodiac, all of the zodiac signs. If you've ever had a birth chart reading, all of the signs are in your birth chart, and we embody every last one of them. Whether you like it or not, whether you like a zodiac sign more or less, we all embody all of the zodiac signs, okay? So let's see what personality is significant to the surprise for pile 2, Divine Spirit. What personality is significant to pile 2, surprise. This may be the personality you need to embody. Look at this Capricorn energy. You may be a Capricorn, or you may have Capricorn significant in your chart. This is boss energy. This is hardworking energy. This is focus. This is stability energy, okay? Capricorn, this is what the card says, okay? You agree with me or not? It says serious, an authoritarian, I don't know, if authoritative, I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Ambitious, realistic structure, okay? Like I said, this surprise has something to do with maybe a corporation, or owning a business, or being a boss, or being a badass, or being like a leader or an entrepreneur, okay? An accomplishment, okay? That's what I get from the Capricorn energy. And whatever you're thinking the Capricorn energy is for you is what is significant about what you may need to embody, or what's, really stands out for the surprise that's coming your way. These next cards is going to represent the planets, and the planets represent, they motivate like the energies, okay? They're the energies, okay, in our world, okay? So the planets, what planet is motivating this surprise, Divine Spirit? What planet is motivating this surprise? Let's see. What planet is motivating the surprise that's coming in for pile 2? What planet is motivating the surprise that's coming in for pile 2? What planet is motivating the surprise that's coming in for pile 2? I have 2 cards. So we have 2 planets that's motivating the surprise. Y'all got a lot going on, pile 2. Okay, so we got Venus, the planet of love, of wealth, of money, beauty, love, okay? We also have, it's a planet of attraction as well, or magnetism, okay? Or receiving, the divine feminine energy, okay? That's the energy that's influencing this surprise. We also have Saturn, okay? On the flip side, the planet of wisdom. That's why I said earlier in the video, I said maybe divine wisdom that's coming in for you, supreme wisdom, discipline. This is Capricorn energy, guys. I can't make this up. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, okay? It's strong Capricorn energy, okay? This is being logical, being practical, okay, taking the necessary steps and hard work. Or this is a surprise that has to do with, maybe you being rewarded for all the hard work that you've done, all the discipline, all the knowledge that you've been learning, all the things that you've been learning, all the energy that you've put into a certain craft, a certain thing. Being responsible, or, being, I say, disciplined with certain parts of your life, or certain things, the gifts that you already have, okay? Moving on to the next. Sorry. Okay. Now we're going to see what house this surprise takes place in. So the houses, guys, represents different parts of your life. It represents the different aspects of our life. So we're going to see what house this surprise is taking place in for our pal 2's, Divine Spirit. What house is this surprise taking place in? Oh, goodness. 5 wanted to flip over, but I'm not going to take the card. What house is this surprise taking place in for pal 2, Divine Spirit? The 11th house. Again, the 11th house. You may have came from pile 1. Pile 1 had the 11th house as well, as far as what house or area of life their surprise is taking place in. The 11th house is a house of groups, hopes, dreams, friendships, Humanitarianism it's Aquarius's house, okay? It's about the future, okay? It's about experimentation, okay, or common goals or discoveries, okay, or community, okay? So I feel like this has something significant, a lot to do with your spiritual growth, your spiritual journey, and you using your gifts to reach, a certain group of people. Children came up in your downloaded messages. It could be that, or friendships. Or like I said, certain groups of people, or just helping humanity, period. You could be a reader as well. Akashic Records is something that came up in my spirit, okay? Next, we're going to see what message is important, or not what message, but what's important, period, as it pertains to your surprise. What is important? I done knocked on the deck, knocked the last energy out. What is important as it pertains to the surprise that's coming in for our pal twos? What is important as it pertains to the surprise that's coming in for pal 2? Let's see. What's important to know? What's important for pile 2? Ooh, that's one. I'm going to pull a card from this deck as well. What's important for our pile 2 as it pertains to the message? The surprise that's coming in their way. Maybe a message is also coming in as a surprise, okay? What is important as it pertains to pile 2's surprise that's coming in toward them? What message is important, Divine Spirit, for pile 2 as it pertains to the surprise that's coming in their way? Okay. Girl, I'm sorry. You may be a girl, you may be a boy. Actually, it doesn't matter. Flow is important, okay? Going with the flow is important here. Finding an easier path forward, okay? Making it easy, okay? Working smart, not hard, okay? You already work hard, okay? With that Capricorn energy and that Saturn energy, you're probably already a hard worker, okay? Surrender to the outcome, okay? Let go of control. Let go of control of whatever this surprise is. Let go of control, okay? And release your expectations, okay? This has a lot to do with manifesting, okay? What you manifested. Remember to continue to manifest. Don't stop manifesting because you received something that you manifested. We are creators, so continue to manifest. Continue to put your intention out there and continue to manifest your hopes and dreams as it pertains to this surprise, okay? And how you want to continue to see your life unravel, how you want to see things evolve, okay? Manifest is important as it pertains to your surprise. Don't forget that. This could be something that you set intentions, full moon or new moon energy. Full moon came out in your cards, okay, in your channel messages. So it could be something that you manifested on a full moon. Remember, go back to that, or go back to the new moon manifestation that you may have done. Maybe you've done a manifestation ritual or set intentions on those 2 moon cycles. Okay, next we're going to close your reading with messages or advice that the Divine Spirit has for you, okay? Divine Spirit. And I'm just going to pull one card because we have to move on to pile 3's reading. I don't want to take up too much time. I'm already pushing 45 minutes, okay? Divine Spirit, what the advice do you have for pile 2 as it pertains to the surprise that's coming in? Y'all got me doing a lot. I'm burping and everything. Okay, pile 2's my spiritual pal, Divine Spirit. What, advice you have for pile 2 as it pertains to the surprise that's coming in their way? What advice do you have for pile 2, Divine Spirits? Ooh. Release fear around this situation, okay? Stop inventing scary stories. That's a Virgo trait. Maybe you got Virgo in your chart. Overthinking, overanalyzing. Release fear, okay? Stop inventing scary stories about the future. Stay in the now and affirm your strength, okay? Release fear. That's what's the advice that Divine Spirit has for you. That's all the message I have for you, Pile 2. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Be sure to like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment if it resonates with you. And subscribe to my channel. Bye. Pile number 3, if you chose the citrine crystal, this message is for you. We're going to pull some channel messages as it pertains to what surprise is coming in for you, pile number 3s. What surprise is coming in for our pile number 3s? Also, the video cut off. I ran out of storage for my video. So it was tough trying to get your messages, trying to get your video recorded in the first place. Divine Spirit, what channel messages for pile 3 as it pertains to her their surprise? Goodness, this is, oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. Wait. The channel messages for pile 3 as it pertains to the surprise that's coming in for them. The channel messages, Divine Spirit, for pile number 3. Fasting could be significant regarding your surprise. And a lot of these messages are usually have to do with something that you're already that's really just confirming something for you. Okay, this is my spiritual pile as well. You may have came from pile number 2, but we have the crown chakra, psychic abilities, and third eye chakra. With fasting, I feel like fasting may enhance your spiritual gifts. You may have been looking to enhance your spiritual gifts. You may have been looking to make a stronger connection with your spirit guides, your ancestors, guardian angels. I feel like your chakras are clearing, and you've probably been experiencing some significant changes in your psychic gifts. Okay. You probably are getting, so something significant about the gift or the surprise that's coming in your way is you're going to need to keep your energy cleansed. Okay. You're going to need to keep your energy cleansed. Love is in the air. Something significant about maybe a connection. Something about keys. Okay, it could be, what kind of keys? That's what's significant about your gift that's coming in your way. Surprise that's coming in your way. It could be a gift. The keys could be a gift. Keys to what? I don't know. Something that has to do with a grandparent. Maybe something that a grandparent is giving you, or something that has to do with a grandparent. Okay, next, we're going to pull some more cards as it pertains to channel messages that your spirit team has for you. Okay. Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for Pile 3? Those who chose Pile 3 as it pertains to the gift that's coming in. A surprise that's coming in toward them. I keep saying gift. Maybe you are receiving a gift. Maybe that's what the surprise is. The surprise is a gift. A spiritual gift. Maybe the surprise is a spiritual gift. Divine Spirit, what channel messages do you have for those who selected Pile 3 as it pertains to their spirit? I was about to say spiritual gift again. I feel like it's a spiritual gift that's coming in your way. Shipping. Something is coming toward you. Shipping. Love. Love. Throwing shade. Maybe this has to do with someone you feel like has been avoiding you in some kind of way. Let me see. So, as far as the channel messages for the surprise that's coming your way, yeah, it has to do with a partnership, a relationship. Relationships aren't always romantic, but it can be a romantic relationship. This could have to do with a situation where you're involved with someone and they may have been, kind of rude at one point, or you may have been rude to them and probably thought that you pushed them away, or vice versa, But I feel like somebody's coming back around as far as this surprise goes. There's going to be something given to you. I feel like this person is ready to take things to the next phase, whatever that may be. Okay? We have tendering on the bottom of the deck. Next, we're going to pull some cards to see what energy we're going to pull some cards as it pertains to what energy is significant to this situation. Okay, we all embody all the zodiac signs. If you've ever had a birth chart reading, all those signs are pretty much in our birth charts. They may be ruling over certain houses, but we all have all the signs in our birth charts, and we all embody those archetypes. Okay, so let's see what energy is significant about your situation. Which zodiac sign? Thank you for your patience. Thank you for returning to the channel. For those who are subscribed, if this video resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below. And hit the notification bell so you can know when I post new readings, new content. Okay, what sign is significant to Pile 3's surprise coming in, Divine Spirit? Which sign is significant? I've been shuffling these cards for a minute. Which sign is significant? Thank you. Capricorn. Capricorn was in Pile 2's channel messages. You may be coming from Pile 2. Okay, so this energy is Capricorn energy. You may have Capricorn strongly in your chart, or you just may be, one of those entrepreneurs, one of those hardworking people, or this situation may require some hard work, or someone may have to work hard to, I feel like, to get you. I'm sorry, this candle's leaning over. I'm going to have to move it. Okay. I feel like someone is probably going to need to work hard for this. And the surprise is for you. Like, I feel like it's a connection. I really feel strongly like it's a connection. Divine Spirit, what house is significant in Pile 3's situation? What house is significant? No, this is not house. This is planets. So the planets have to do with the energy. What type of energy affects, the situation. Okay, so Divine Spirit, what planet is significant about the surprise that's coming in for our Pile 3s? We have Venus again. Goodness. Everybody has had Venus, I believe. Venus popped out, and I think all the readings, all the piles. Okay. Like I said, I think this is the spiritual pile and the relationship pile. And I feel like someone is going to have to, like, really step up and prove, that they're serious about this connection, and they probably will catch you off guard. That may be the surprise, that someone is actually being serious and ready to take things to the next level with this connection. Divine Spirit, what house is this situation taking place in? What house is this surprise taking place in for my Pile 3s? What house? The houses represent different parts of our lives, okay? Different areas of our lives. So let's see which house your surprise is taking place in, Pile 3. Which house do Pile 3 surprise take place in? Goodness, is that stuck together? Goodness. Come on, cards. Come on, pop out. Thank you. Okay. Boom. Okay. So we have the 5th house for your situation. Your surprise, Pile 3. It's about entertainment, love affairs, joy, pleasure, romance. This, I can't make this up. Your surprise strongly has to do with a relationship. It has to do with love. So let's move on to see what's important about your situation, Pile 3s. Divine Spirit, what is important about Pile 3's surprise coming in? What is important about Pile 3's surprise coming in? What is it that's important for my Pile 3s that will want to come out? Okay. What's important for my Pile 3s about their surprise coming in? Okay, and then we're going to pull some of these cards. Divine Spirit, what's important about the surprise that's coming in for my Pile 3s? What's important? Goodness. Okay, I'm going to put those up because I'm going to pull it again. What's important for my Pile 3s as it pertains to their surprise coming in? Thank you. So, we have boundaries and forgiveness, okay? This goes back to that first channeled message card. This person may have wronged you in some kind of way, or may have, you know, lost your trust. And I feel like forgiveness is important in this situation because this person is coming back in and really trying, and really serious. This time it may have been something that you were angry about, okay? It's important to release anger. It's important to have boundaries, though, with this situation. What didn't work before, so it's best to establish some boundaries within this connection to have it turn out in a way that works for both of you, okay? So this abundance card says to enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you, okay? Blessings are coming to you. I love this. This may be, I get LGBT vibes strongly. Maybe a connection with another woman, two women. Spirit, we're going to close out your reading with advice from the Divine Spirit, okay? Divine Spirit, what advice do you have for my pile threes? What advice for my pile threes? I'm going to just pull one card for advice because I have another deck I want to use. What advice for my pile threes? Goodness. What advice for my pile threes? Divine Spirit, what advice do you have for my pile threes? Oh, shit. That card almost caught on fire, y'all. What is this card? Slow down. Oh, I should have slowed down, huh? It probably wouldn't have flicked over in the fire. Slow down with this connection. That's significant. Oh, my gosh. Slow down. Slow down. So, look, it says to avoid burnout. Oh, my gosh. I can't make this up. Slow down to avoid burnout. Oh, my gosh. As it almost burnt up in the flame, okay? Listen. Take your time with this connection, okay? Take your time with this connection. Look, don't do too much too fast. Going slow lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of life. Wow, y'all. Did y'all see that? Insane. Divine Spirit, what advice do you have for my pile threes to close out the reading? Wow, y'all. Slow down. Some of y'all probably know to rush through things or move too fast in relationships. So slow down. Take your time with this. It'll all be worth it. Divine Spirit. The lessons in life will repeat until they are learned. So, yeah, like I said, you're probably, a person that likes to, jump in head first, ride something till the wheels fall off. Slow down, take your time with this connection. Make sure it's right for you. Divine Spirit, what other messages that we want to come out? What other messages do you have? What advice do you have for pile 3? Thank you. One more, and we'll be done with your reading. One more. No, a couple more. So we have learn when to say no, avoid clutter, slow down, and quiet your mind. It's establishing those boundaries. Rejection is your protection. Okay. Hence the reason why it didn't work out in the first place. Maybe they had to fall back and regroup. Maybe they had to learn some things for themselves. We can't get in the way of people's lessons. So, something happened, in the past where, you guys didn't work out. It had to happen for a reason. So just be mindful of that. Don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. Like I said, slow down with this connection. Take your time with it. something doesn't feel right, make it known. Communication. See the good in what you call bad. Nothing in your suffering is meaningless. Okay, that's all I have for you, Pile Threes. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below if it resonates with you. I am taking personal readings. My email will be linked in the description box below, so reach out to me for information regarding that. Bye.